Hey guys, it's Miss Rose. I'm homesick today, and per county policy, I cannot teach you live. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to get marked present, what I want you to achieve, and how you're going to update me on your work today. So you'll start here, of course, on the overview page, looking at the plans. And to be marked present, you have to click this. You'll come here and type your first and last name. You'll click yes. You need to do that before 9 a.m. to be marked present. And then I also want you to check in at the end of the class and click here to update me on your progress during class today. So in the comment box, you'll tell me what you achieved. You'll tell me what you need to achieve before class on Friday. Then click yes, and then you can move to your next class. This box will close at 10 a.m., so you can update me around 9:45 and get prepared to transition to your next class. Okay, so let's just look real quickly at the pathway, and I'll explain to you what I want you to achieve. Now, this is your welcome. This gives you your overview of everything. So this week, as we study the Crucible, the big skill building that we're doing for close reading is looking at text complexity and how irony, paradox, tension, and ambiguity add to that. And I specifically chose to work on this because we are doing a lot of discussion about irony this week because of satire. And I think you're seeing that satire has a complexity to it. So I'm trying to kind of make those connections. Um, so you're going to complete your self and peer review for the Magna Souls rhetorical analysis, and then you're going to work on that complexity activity. Sorry. And if there's time, you'll work on writing your Socratic discussion questions and posting those. And I'll talk to you about that in a minute. On Friday, you will have your reading check test over the Crucible. I'm not going to make it one of those rhetorical analyses that takes a while, just because I was taking so long to grade those. It was hard for me to keep up with that. And so what I've done is created a short answer test instead. It's a 5-question short answer timed test. So you'll take that on Friday with me during the live session. Also, the formative FRQ2 for those of you who made a 4 or below, and I will release those scores on my AP Classroom today so that you can see my feedback, see the rubric, and understand how you did on the Magna Souls piece. And I have almost finished grading everyone, so it won't be a problem for me to release those today. So you'll know if you need to write this formative FRQ2 on Friday. You can choose to write it regardless of whether you're required to for more practice. And then, of course, finally, we've got these videos because we definitely are trying to get to Unit 9 with the videos before you take the exam. That's the College Board's expectation and goals for you. Since we're on Unit 4, I'm just trying to build in chunks these videos. There's only 2 videos for Skill 6C, and then your application of the videos is a 6-question MCQ. So this shouldn't be too laborious or time overwhelming with your time. And you can certainly, if you're not able to finish this on Friday, get that to me, get that finished before class on Monday. So that's kind of an overview of the pathway. So your self-reflection, I give you a quick little overview here in the instructions so that you can keep this efficient. A self-reflection is not about hours and hours of reflection. A self-reflection is a chance for you to stop, look at the materials the College Board has given us to really kind of reflect upon. They give us so many awesome resources to show us what they're looking for. And so we would be silly not to compare our work to what they consider to be the good, the bad, the ugly. Okay. And then, of course, if you do nothing else but read chief readers' comments, you're doing something right. I think those chief reader comments are just amazing. So, and then you would do your self reflection. I've created a template to try to keep it simple. The idea is to keep this simple, focused, and not a laborious process. And again, I explain how to do that here. Um, and you'll score yourself using the current rubric, although the Magnasols, when you're reading the materials, it's the older rubric, but you'll consider, do I get the thesis? What would I get for evidence and commentary? Do I get that sophistication point? Why or why not? And again, your descriptions can be short and sweet. They do not have to be novels. You are not jumping through a hoop to please me. You are doing this because self reflection is a proven strategy to help you overall improve in your writing. When you're done with that, you'll go and you'll do the peer review process. Do not skip this little peer review lesson. Giving peer feedback is a skill. It is an important skill. You need to learn how to do it. Um, if you've already done this, of course, you don't have to redo this, but this is the part to focus in on to help keep that peer review feedback strong, helpful, but also to help you be efficient so you're not taking hours. So the Stanford model is awesome. You say, I like, you give the student something about their strengths. I really like the way you begin every one of your body paragraphs with a strong, bold topic sentence. I knew exactly what you were trying to prove, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I wish. I wish that you would focus on the author's critical intent in your commentary rather than the surface features and more summarizing. What if you were to blah, 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 blah? Okay. And then that can help you be efficient, but very purposeful so that you achieve specific feedback. There's nothing worse than getting that's good, good job, and that's the only thing you get from your peer because that just feels like a cop out from your peer. It can be kind of disappointing, especially for people who do spend the time to give feedback trying to support their peers in their growth. Um, and to find who's been assigned to you, you go back here, and then you will have people assigned to you, and you just press save once you've typed your review. There's no submission kind of stuff. And then you can also find who's assessed you and read their feedback as well. Okay. And then once you're done with that, you'll move into working on your close reading and your skill building. We're focusing on text complexity, irony, paradox, ambiguity, and tension. There, I've put the videos from the film and the play that I have for Acts 2 and 3, and I know those help kind of really solidify some things that are going on. And then here's your little lesson. Here is a description of how to analyze text complexity. And I think that this teacher just does a terrific job breaking irony, paradox, ambiguity, and tension down for you. This handout also does a great job. I like this handout so much. I think it should be printed and put in your notebooks. So I'll definitely print that for you and give it to you in hard copy when we return to school. But you should read that. And then what you're going to do is complete this worksheet, and you're going to find the four most provocative passages in Acts 2 and 3. And then you're going to go through and you're going to apply this text complexity into some analytical thinking about your passage um, using what you've learned from the lecture. And if you want to work with peers on this assignment, that's fine with me. Just like we do in class, that's totally fine, but you're still working together to just help you be more successful on your own work. So if you do work with peers, when you turn in your close reading, just let me know who you worked with. And then finally, before class on Friday, you do not have to complete the discussion, but I would like you to complete writing two questions for the discussion. So there are 4 question styles we're going to start using this semester, and I want you to choose 2 question styles to write your questions and get posted before class begins on Friday for this week, and then you'll do the other 2 styles next week. Okay. And then also within each of the groups, I've created an optional join Microsoft Teams meeting. So next week, these can be like breakout groups. So y'all can just break out and actually have a verbal discussion if that's easier. Okay. So again, by Friday, you want to have done the close reading of the Crucible and written 2 Socratic Circle questions if you're not able to finish that in class today. And then on Friday, we will take the test in class. And I'll change this to where it says Friday. Um, so hopefully you understand what's expected, what the big idea is for the day. If you have any questions while you're working, please just send me here through the messenger, and I will be waiting to hear your questions. I'll be here, but I just can't teach you live right now while I'm home. Okay, thanks. You're awesome. Have a great day.